Okay, I'm gonna fucking try to tie a candle scent for this week's Thursday Night Flies. I'll kind of describe what my plan here is, and my plan here is basically white rabbit strip, and I'm gonna take some squirrel zonker, and I'm just gonna wrap a brown squirrel zonker body, and I'll probably rib it with some kind of well, I don't know, Flashaboo or something, kind of candy cane it up, and I'll top it off with this. So it'll be just kind of, basically I'm just thinking like a white candle. In particular, I have one that I like called, it's the Alaska Scent by Homesick. It's actually a candle that I don't have right now, and they're sold out. I was going to buy one. Kind of reminded me to go buy one. But that's basically what the color of the candle is. Pretty classy. Little candle. I fucking don't know how the fuck to tie a candle scent. So it's a funny challenge this week, I'd say, to try to accomplish this. And I just don't know how exactly I'm going to. But we'll figure that out as we go. So here we have it. I know that I'm ultimately going to end up being about this long, one way or another. I'm going to get this tied into my hook first, because I have it prepared over here. And I like to wet this shit and get it out of my way. I think that's going to be my tie-in point right there. So, yep. Mm-hmm. And I feel pretty good about what I've done, except for I think I may have just done that backwards. Is that correct? No, I don't think so. Okay, good. So, let's proceed. Let's get... I measure this because I know my vise well, and that's about how I measure most things that I do on a Renzetti. Is just knowing where the hook point ends or whatever, just kind of eyeball. And as long as if I'm tying like more than one, all I have to do is tie them in at the same point on the vise every time, and they all come out the same. So that's pretty much about what it takes to get that right. Not a whole heaping pile of work, really. This is, God, it's such a fucking nuisance with these things sometimes, honestly. I love Partridge or Reddington shanks, but I do not fucking like how, if you try to tie on top, this one in particular, the Predator, returns back underneath of itself rather than along the side of it. So you can't tie like on top of it because everything wants to slip off one side or the other. So my tendency almost always is to try to get this shit down one side and down the other. And, well, it doesn't always buff out like that. I am going to stick this through and bring it on back. There's no reason not to. It definitely gets hidden by like the rest of the fly. Oh, fuck. And I hit that sharp edge on that return. So, you gotta be careful about those. Let's get that out. And come all the way back. I'll pretty much kind of go, okay, it's going to end about right there. Get that out of my fucking face. I'm gonna end up tying this up in just a second so it's not sitting there driving me crazy the whole time. You can pick these things up at Dollar Tree for, I don't know, probably fucking like $8 now, because I don't think anything costs $1 anymore. But they're still cheap and they're great. You can clip and hold your materials down. Awesome. Gotta fucking run it back up here real quick, get that locked in pretty good. I've never had one of these ever peel off of the shank, but I would be fucking pissed if it occurred. I can tell you that. As in, that's why I returned my, that's why I sent it back on the return like every single time. And then usually also will make sure to lock it in with some super glue, which is what I'm gonna do right now. A dab, a dab, a dab. That's it. Okay. This should be pretty easy, as far as I can tell. I think that would be enough, but I'm gonna not gamble with that and just go with a long strip. Now, I've never done this before in my life, so I can't tell you if this is gonna end well or not, honestly. I want the answer to be yes, I want it to end well, but hell. We're gonna all find out together, I guess. Let me think of one more thing here. Oh, you know what? I have one that needs to be used up, and I'm gonna just go for it. This is French tinsel. This one is in really rough shape, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm just gonna actually kind of cut out some of the really bad stuff, see if any of this is salvageable. I think it will be okay. I don't suspect this is gonna give me like way too many problems. If I go like, yep. I wish I had the brown. I intended to lay the brown down first. I don't know if I said this already. I intended to lay the brown. I was gonna do this. I was looking for brown rabbit, and I was gonna lay down white and then do the brown over the top. But I have exactly the opposite kind of occurring right now because I'm working with what I had to work with. Let's get all this back up here, I think that's, and now we're about to see if this actually buffs out. Maybe, let me think about this. If I leave room for that to kind of gap in there, I think that would be a better fucking option. I'm gonna see if that works for me. Never done that before. You guys will see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave a gap in between this for this to come and lay. And it might end up like not fitting in there perfect and having some exposure and looking rather hideous, but I think it's worth a shot. Motherfucker. Don't worry about it if your thread breaks off. Just kind of chill out. Don't touch it. Take your hands off your fly for a second, and you should be able to salvage it, unless it completely different materials like do definitely behave different, but like in this case I think it's going to be okay. Let's see where that fucking return comes back down so I don't do that twice. Okay, it's gonna be funny, gonna be fuzzy for sure, but now let's fucking kind of see how I've doomed myself here. Either doomed it or made it fucking work out really well. I'm sure what I'm gonna end up doing is having to come back through and like pluck it out a little bit. Or perhaps, yeah, a lot of fucking silence in between. Sorry, I'm a wee bit focused on this, it seems. But what I'm trying to say here is that what also maybe occur is that works out. Because maybe it seemed like it was like a whole lot of material, and now it's kind of trapped some of those fibers down in there. And I think that might actually be a little bit nicer, having them be trapped down that way. So I'm not gonna fucking do anything about it, is my plan. We'll get this over. I've already cut a little triangle into this. It creates a nice tie-in point. And yep. Now, I got fucking lots of room up here, so let's see. Okay. You fucking bastard. There we go. Now, I am definitely gonna have to pick that out. Take time to do it. It's worth it to pick out materials when this kind of happens. I used to not do crap like this, and my flies looked like shit. And the more time in my life that I've started taking on trying to like actually build a nice looking fly, it's made me feel a lot happier. Even like the triangle back here, I now cut it, and I used to just kind of square it off at the end, and no, it's definitely worth it to cut that nice little triangle at the back. So do it, is all I'm getting at. You're gonna have a good time. So that could almost kind of sort of be it, but I'm not gonna just like feel good about this quite yet. I feel confident that I still need to pluck out some fibers in here anyway. So yeah, kind of sort of almost my candle scent fly, but let's add some accents to it. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I'm going to figure it out right now. I have enough space up here to keep going, and I can add materials without feeling like I'm going to start to compromise like the movement. I can still add to the movement is all I'm getting at. So yeah, let's fucking do that kind of thing. Now, if I have like a cream colored marabou, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. apricot. Do I have a fucking cream? Cream. Fuck. Iron done? Iron done, huh? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna quickly just kind of take a gander at what I think about this. Maybe. But I do know if I do this, I mean, it'd be pretty fucking cool, but I still need to add some cream. Natural white, huh? Where the fuck is it? I have a cream in here somewhere. Yep. Okay, here's what I've got going. Primrose cream, Guinea. Polish it off at the end, or polish it off, or tuck it under the marabou. That's the question. I think the answer is that I just don't fucking know. I'm feeling a little bit uncertain about my decision making right now. I think I'm gonna finish with it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. Let's go like this. This is really nice marabou. I don't know how I got lucky with it. Everything that I've hardly had to look into this package to like find like the feather that I'm looking for every time. And it seems like it could be that way all the way through, which would mean like I hit the unicorn jackpot with marabou. Because I don't know. I usually, literally, when I buy marabou in any color, I usually buy like 3 packages of it at a time. Just because it seems to be like what makes sense, because it sucks. And so, just get it out of the fucking way. Not go to the fly shop 100 times. So, here we go. Is it going to add to it, or is it going to take away? This is the question. And I got this kind of fucking funny feeling about it is all. How do I fucking feel about it? Right now I feel okay, I guess. For now. Now would also be the time if I'm gonna add a flash, which I'm gonna, to add it. So. Picking a color. This is gonna be just fine. I've taken it out of the package, so I don't know what the fuck color, what I'm actually even dealing with at all here, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna take a lot. I've gotten into this thing. I decided kind of a long time ago that if I'm gonna add flash, I'm gonna add a lot. And I can pluck it out on the river if I feel like it's too much. But I'd rather have it tied into my flies now and not regret it later. So that's my approach. And it's been working out for me just fucking fine, honestly. It's a lovely concept. That is a fucking lot. I can tell you that. That's a lot. And it's going to be okay. These scissors are already going to shit. It's incredible that they're going to shit already. Nope. If I have anything that doesn't cooperate with me the way I want it to, I just fucking delete it. I mean, just fucking get bent. Like, don't sit and fucking try. If it's giving you that hard of a time period, take it out and start over. Like, I don't want to fuck around with that crap in my life. I don't have any patience for it at all. So, yeah, it's gonna fucking work great. You guys can probably see it better than I can, I suspect. I don't know. That fucker right there, it's not doing what I want it to do. It's gonna go. I'm gonna fucking give those a few more wraps and effing lock that in there better. There you go. Get out of my space. I'm gonna find the most gigantic guinea feather I can. That looks like that could be it right there. Oh, fuck. It's totally doable, but I gotta put hackle pliers on it now. So, here we go. We kind of just polish it up this way, huh? I think, why not? Again. Hackle pliers, it's time. Don't fucking pull out at all. Okay. I didn't train these back before I got started, so let's fucking see. Yeah, it's nice if you run your scissors along them, even though guinea's a really easy feather to work with. You just take your scissors, prep it out a little bit. That's looking like quite a bit more than maybe I was thinking I was going to end up with, but I also think this is going to be good. I don't know. I really wish that I had waited and tied that rabbit in probably last. I wonder if I can fucking yoink it out of there, actually. I probably cannot. Let's fucking try it. Oh! Now we know that this is why you fucking super glue shit as you go. That actually felt maybe a little too easy, if you ask me. Doesn't make me feel confident. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Yoink. I did. I just fucking yoinked it right out of there. I actually want to polish this off with the white thread anyway. And so let's give it a quick whip finish on here. Where's my whip finisher? I'm gonna push that back with my thumb. 2. I think I can actually create some fucking space up here too. That seems like it probably can. I can. That's fucking absurd. Yeah. White thread. Yep. Which one is it going to go on? It's going to go on this. So you have to endure the painstaking process of getting that in there. Yeah, this one's fucking noisy, and I don't know what to tell you. So now we've got the squeaks. Six odd Divas. It's what I could find straight away, and there we fucking have it. Okay, so. Still has the V in it. Still a good tie-in point. Probably use my fucking nail to really kind of tack that in there a little bit. There it is. Now, what do I know? I do know that when it's all said and done here, yes, I'm way fucking happier with that being across the top than buried. So, I think that that's fucking lovely. I think it's great to get this kind of back on track here. The only thing I wish that I had maybe going at this point was that other thread kind of dyed this a little bit pink up here. It's making me feel a little bit bummed out, but that's okay. Put a dollop of super glue in here on that side. I kind of let it soak in, and then I'm gonna put a dollop up here, let that soak in, and this is basically gonna be a whip finish time anyway, so get it going. Oh man, so I can see this thread is like stained. It's got like a stain to it, and I don't know where it's coming from, if it's coming out of here because I just had red thread in here, or what, but it's definitely, it's making me feel unhappy because I don't want to, that's not what I was going for there. But ultimately I think it's going to be just fucking fine. I'll just fucking do something different next time, I guess. Let's see what's fucking going on here, why it's behaving that way. I don't know, because I just broke it off. I don't want to rethread it, so. There you have it. I think that's going to be my scented candle fly. I'll try to get it up in here and see if we can get it figured out for you. Does that look right? Yeah. I mean, not much left to do. Maybe give it a brush. This is something that you probably catch me doing pretty often. Before I go out and fish them, I just try to pull out whatever fibers are going to want to come out anyway. Now. And you can like literally see them fucking wafting around here, so especially out of that rabbit strip. That is pretty common for that to occur. So, but yeah, I mean, it's fucking everywhere. This is like a dog shedding is what it feels like. But there we have it, guys. I think that's the little Jimmy Jam right there. If you catch me, if I were gonna take a photo of it, I would do this. I'd sit there and get it prepared and make it look pretty. Some shit like that. Okay. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye.